go back and check the...
Oh man, I think we had an issue there. We did not get the go live going. Apologize, folks. Some of you missed our first match. You can see Cooper Wilson from Wayzata won at 152 pounds over Brandon Everett. I believe we are live now. It says live. Shoot me a comment if this is working. All sorts of issues tonight here getting this live stream going. Believe we should be live now. Couple issues with the new setup. All right, just got word from a longtime Tiger fan, Jim. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate the heads up. Good to hear we're working. We've got about 15 seconds left into the second period here. We've got a 4-1 match. All right. I am caught up. The scoreboard is correct. Just a reminder, the clock is an approximate clock. I'm running that myself. The good news is you can hear in the background. You can hear in the background when the buzzer goes. But I added this clock, and I'll try to start and stop that to give you a rough idea of where we're at in each period. Everett with a turn, but not enough swipes for near fall. being competed here at 113, JV portion of the event. We got fast start here from Cohen Hoffman. Wrestling Zach Olson from Farmington. Yeah, all right, just got confirmation we had no sound there. I had muted the mics when I was trying to work on the camera a little bit earlier and did not get it unmuted. Thanks for the heads up there. So I think before we start our varsity event tonight, I'm going to have to switch out cameras. This one is going into a standby mode and some graphics come up and we lose picture and it's just a hassle. It's got a little cleaner video feed than the other one I use, but we can't have it timing out on us, so we'll have to switch that out. One thing of note here, sorry, I got a lot going on here. We'll get this thing all figured out before the night's over. This clock is approximate I've got going. I'm kind of manually starting and stopping it, but if you use it for an approximate idea of how much time is left, you'll be good. Good news is with just the one mat going, we've got a loud buzzer here at Farmington, and we'll be able to hear that and be able to tell what's going on. All right. Fast start here. We got Jake Arns for the Tigers taking on Charlie Petit for the Trojans. Arns with a quick takedown here. Sorry about that. I was just moving over so I could get a little better angle with this camera. Drop my headphones. We are caught up on the scoreboard. It is 3-2 Orange. With some Charlie Petit for Wayzata. And Petit with another takedown takes his first lead of the match with under 30 seconds left in the first period. As I mentioned, our clock is approximate, but you will hear the buzzer in the background. So you'll be able to tell what's what when the period ends. Exciting first period there. Each wrestler with 4 points on the board. Caution, that was a second caution on Arns. You get 2 free ones in high school. The third one would be a point. Set it with an awfully tight arm bar and half. Gets the fall, 126 pounds. All right.
For Wayzata, and for Farmington, Charles Wagner.
Apologies to Charlie Wagner there. I had his name up a match too early. This is Charles Wagner for the Tigers here, wrestling Caden Wong from Wayzata. Takedown for Wong makes it 2-zip here. The fall.
And 138 for Wayzata, Baden Aldemir, and for Farmington, Jad Macken.
I did not get full rosters here or the JV matchup, so I'm having a hard time, and as I'm messing with drop downs for that, unfortunately, I'm missing some camera work there. Got to get myself in a rhythm for you so you can keep track of what's going on. Apologize there for the dead air. Just tracking down names here. We got them all straightened out. Got Jad Nakeeb for the Tigers. Van Eldemir for Wayzata. Farmington started this period on top, still in control, but a reversal coming shortly. That'll do it. 4-2 Eldemir. Eldemir running a half hard, but Nakeeb fights it off nicely. Stays based out as we're halfway through the match here. 138 pounds in our JV portion of our Wayzata versus Farmington duel tonight. The switch by Nakeeb to tie this match up. As you heard, that reversal was awarded before the end of that period here, so we enter the third period all tied up. Nakeeb takes the lead back in this match. It's been back and forth the whole match. Still got over a minute left in the third period here, and I don't think we're done scoring yet. These two have been all over each other. A lot of action here at 138 pounds. Crowd's really getting into this one. 2-point takedown gives Nakeeb a 3-point lead here with under a minute left in the third period. 138-pound bout. Reversal in one count, but not any additional, so no back points were awarded. Under 15 seconds left. Eldemir cuts him loose, see if he can get the tying takedown in the closing seconds of this match. Tries for a headlock and gets him with just 2 seconds left. And at the buzzer, gets 2 back points to win an exciting 12-10 match.
Wrestling at 145 for Wayzata, Aiden Farmington, and for Farmington, Brandon McAdoo.
McAdoo in a shot here. Farticek fights it off nicely. Got a nice closed shin whizzer going there. Squares out front. No points there, nice little scramble. Hard collar tie there. Caution on McAdoo there. Referee felt like he pushed his opponent out of the circle. There's no step out rule in folk style, but if you force the action out of bounds, whether you're backing up or just pushing the other guy out, you'll oftentimes get called for stalling. Still got 10 seconds left here. My clock got off by a bit. You'll hear it in the background as we close in on the end of this first period. McAdoo's choice, he's going to go down to start the second period here. Nice caution on the top man for a false start there, just his first, I believe. We got some clock issues here. Still got 1:23 left in this period. Try to keep you up to date verbally here since our scoreboard clock, our overlay clock is off. Closing in on a minute left in the second period here, 145 pounds. McAdoo versus Farticek. Right there's our minute point. We're halfway through this match, still scoreless. McAdoo strikes first, gets on the board, he leads 1-0. Nice high crotch and finish out of McAdoo. He now leads 3-0. 30 seconds left here in the second period. "15 seconds left in the second period. "5 seconds left. think we've got our clock issue straightened out there. We should be pretty close to in sync. Again, it's not exact, it's approximate, but just trying to give you an idea of if we're early or middle or towards the end of a period. Nice loud buzzer here in Farmington, so you'll definitely hear the end of the period. Barczyk gets on the board with a point there. McAdoo now leads 3-1. Clock should be pretty close to correct now. I'm trying to keep that close for you here. Farmington in on a shot deep as we approach 1 minute left in the third period. Bout here at 145 pounds between Farmington's Brandon McAdoo. Wayzata's Adam Barczyk. Takedown gives McAdoo a 5-1 lead now. Scoreboard is correct. And there we had another glitch of the camera. I've been zooming in and out every so often, seeing if I can keep this thing from timing out on us. Not having a lot of luck. We're inside of 15 seconds there, stalemate. 12.2 left on the clock.
Nelson 195 for Wayzata, Harrison Hawkins, and for Farmington, Dylan Hendrickson.
We got Dylan Hendrickson wrestling for the Tigers here. Still waiting for confirmation that I've got the name correct for Wayzata. They're up at 195. I believe this is Watkins. I'm not 100% sure on that. Harrison Hawkins. All right, just got confirmation it's Harrison Hawkins for Wayzata. A takedown for Hawkins and back points coming. Inside of 20 seconds here. Henriksen still fighting this cradle off. But that'll do it. I believe we've got one more bout to compete here in our JV portion. All right, we got Giovanni Jackson for the Tigers and Tori Wilson for Wayzata here at heavyweight. I believe this is our final bout of our JV portion of our event here. Lefty headlock fight off by Jackson. Wilson with a roll and a takedown. He now leads 2-0. You're just joining us. This clock you see on the overlay there is an approximation. It's not tied in with the real clock. I'm starting to stop it manually, trying to keep it close to in sync. Don't count on that for period-ending action, but we'll give you an idea of about where we're at in the period. Nice loud buzzer there. Tiger sparing no expenses on buzzards here in the gym. Second period. Looks like Farmington won the toss, elected to defer. Wilson is going to choose neutral. And a lot of action from neutral here early. We had lefty headlocks and arm throws and go behinds. See what we got going the second period here between these two. Big double leg there out of Giovanni. Jackson didn't score on that, but his coaches sure liked it. Got to be a good confidence builder there. Gotta keep these two over on the other side of the mat here. These two fellas we don't want running over us on the scoreboard over here. Giovanni working a front headlock hard here. Jackson with the go behind, but Wilson catches a leg and stops it. Good action on these two big fellas. And there's a takedown for Jackson. He now leads 4-2. Closing in on the ending moments of our second period, our final JV bout of the evening. Giovanni Jackson leads Tori Wilson 4-2. And that'll do it for our second period here. Jackson's choice. Coaches want Gio going top, so he says we're going top. See here, Wilson a couple of times went for a roll underneath. Tried to grab Jackson's arm that was around his waist, pull it tight, and just roll over that same hip. Jackson was able to fight each of those attempts off. We'll see if he goes back for it, and he does. Wilson goes back to the well, and this time he gets it. He's got a reversal, and he's got back points coming here. Jackson fighting hard, though. He's back on top. I'm guessing there were 3 back points there. We don't see it, but Jackson has Wilson a whole world of hurt, and he gets the fall. All right. I think that'll do it, folks. I'm going to take a little break here before we get going on our varsity action. I believe we're scheduled to start right around 6 o'clock. I'm going to mute the microphone, but I'll leave the camera going. Hopefully it doesn't time out on us. And we'll talk to you shortly. All right, we're getting pretty close to starting here. Our varsity portion, they have done the flip. We're going to have a few announcements locally, and then the national anthem. I'll be back shortly.
This meet is being conducted under the Minnesota State High School League's rules, which provide for fair competition among athletes. Please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's meet. And now, if you will, please rise and remove your headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, that'll do it for national anthem here. Getting ready for the Farmington Tigers to host the Wayzata Trojans. Should have a bunch of ranked kids wrestling for each squad tonight. Wayzata currently ranked in the top 10 in the state in AAA. Farmington, a lean and mean team. Got some sort of minor delay going here. Don't know exactly what. And for the first time that I can remember, it looks like they're going to dim the lights on me here. That's outstanding. I don't know if I've got any way to lighten this sucker up or not. I'm a little nervous. If I try to do that right now live, I'm going to break something and we'll miss all sorts of action. So I don't know that we're going to do it.
Tonight's referee will be made a play. Farmington will be green on the scoreboard. We're just giving this man a few minutes to try.
Getting close to getting started here. 106 pounders are all loaded up, ready to fire. Not sure exactly what the delay is here. Got an odd lighting configuration here. Boys will be ready for the battle at dusk, I guess. I'm mute for just a second to see if I can figure out exactly what our holdup is. We'll be back shortly when we're ready to roll. right, just got word. We're waiting for the mats to dry up just a little bit here. You can imagine here, Farmington doing everything they can to keep everyone safe, disinfecting mats between JV portion and varsity portion. Just a little damp yet. It's getting close to being dry here. I just want to make sure we get it dried up before we get started. No sense having people slip around. So as soon as this thing dries up, we'll be ready to roll. As we're waiting for the mats to dry here, mention just a few names you'll be looking out for tonight. Wayzata currently has 6 wrestlers ranked in the top 10 in AAA. Logan Swenson at 106, Cal Longquist up at 132, Kyler Wong at 138, Logan's brother Kale 152, Adam Eldemir at 170, and Dom Heim at 182. So just about half of their lineup would be ranked tonight. Tigers currently have 4 ranked wrestlers. Had a couple other wrestlers that were ranked earlier in the year, have since dropped out of the rankings. Got another couple of kids that are right on that cusp of being ranked. So depending on how everybody matches up here, we might have some real entertaining matches tonight. I'm going to apologize right now for the zooming in and out. I'm going to try to do that periodically. I'm going to zoom in and out once in a while just to try to keep this camera from going into sleep mode here. All right, we've got our match started at 126 pounds. Got Luke Coonan for Wayzata, Ryder Anderson for the Tigers. If you weren't with us for our JV portion, I'm going to apologize, or not apologize, I'm going to explain right now. The clock that you see on your screen is not tied to the real clock, and it is not guaranteed to be accurate. I'm starting to stop in that manually. The idea there is it'll give you a rough idea of where we're at in the period, early in the period, halfway through, towards the end, that sort of thing. Just got a duel tonight. No more wrestlers, or no more teams than the 2 of us, so we've got the buzzer turned on here in Farmington, nice and loud, so you'll be able to hear easily over the audio when the period ends. If you've got a question about if there was points scored at the end of a period, you'll be able to tell with the audible buzzer. Don't pay attention to the clock on your screen for that. But it'll give you a little bit of an idea of where we're at in the match. Still haven't quite figured out the lighting situation here. We've got some of the lights are on and some are off. The one directly above the mat is actually turned off, which is interesting. Did not realize I needed some sort of infrared or night vision government quality camera here with a green screen on it, but we've got video going anyway, a little darker than we'd like, but hopefully you can see what's going on there. Try to keep the camera pointed roughly at the action. He's working a Turk here. He does have swipes. He's got 2 so far. It looks like he's got a full complement of 5 swipes, so he does have 3 in the bag here. As soon as Anderson's ready to defend himself or able to defend himself, we'll get 3 on the board for Coonan. That'll give him a 9-2 lead at the end of this first period. And as promised, nice and loud on the buzzer. I got to think you heard that just fine. Tiger's choice this period. Tiger's choice in the odd matches. Anderson chooses neutral. Farmington's choice, that means they get their choice in the second period. Also, they have to present first as far as which wrestler will compete at which weight class. So going second. It's a little bit of an advantage for the coaches who are trying to juggle lineups, try to make particular matchups happen. So warning call on Anderson. Putting in deep on a shot. Gets a takedown. Starts with his ride with an 11-2 lead here. Clock is pretty close to correct as we're halfway through the match here. Opening bout of the evening for the varsity portion, 106 pounds. Referee looks in close, making sure things are safe down there. Got an arm bar. Going to jump side to side. Anderson's fighting it off. Again, apologize for that occasional zoom in or out. This camera, unbeknownst to me, it's an old one. It's probably 10, 12 years old, maybe older. Video camera. Everything was working great with it, and tonight I decided it was going to go into timeout mode every so often. So if I don't zoom in and out just a hair once in a while, you'll get a black screen, and then you'll get a battery status, all that garbage, which is no good. So, all right, so Coonan cuts him loose here to start the third period in neutral. 11-3 lead for Luke. He scores first in the third period. Racking up some takedowns now. Anderson trying to slow things down. Coonan just on a heck of a roll here. I was off by 1 there. We got 17-5, I believe. It's what the scoreboard shows locally. 17-6 now. Anderson going to a 2-on-1 here, trying to slow things down, maybe collect his wits about him, and let's see if he can get on his offense. Nice job stuffing that out of Anderson. Going back to the front head now. Here's Coonan down to the mat. Trying to keep a lot of weight on him. And our approximate clock is within a second or two. You'll have an idea of where we're at in the match. A stalling call on Anderson's second one. That's a point. For Coonan. Apologize here. I'm going to get some names wrong tonight. Is Luke Coonan or Keenan? You can see the spelling there. I just don't know everybody's name, unfortunately. Wayzata benches wanting him to cut loose and try to get to a technical fall. He leads by 13 at this point, and that'll do it. He finishes up a tech fall. Wayzata strikes first. technical fall victory at 106 pounds. All right, 113 pounds to be our first view of a ranked wrestler tonight. Farmington, we've got Tyler Schenevert. For the Trojans, we've got Logan Swenson, who jumps out to an early 2-point lead. Logan currently ranked number 3 in the state in AAA at 106 pounds. Swenson cuts him loose here and in immediately on another double. Finishes that takedown. Schenevert's got a tall task tonight. Swenson trying to lock up a cradle. Schenevert fighting hard on it. Trying to break the grip there, can't quite get it. That cradle's pretty tight. Tyler Schenevert doing a heck of a job getting his shoulder up off the mat. Swenson's able to kick the leg out and score the fall. All right, I got word you can barely hear me out there. That's probably a good thing for you guys. I'm going to try to speak up a little bit. A little out here shouting in a gym that's not as full as you're used to. This match at 120 pounds. We've got Elijah Ward for Wayzata. We've got Ryan Sullivan. Or is that Tyler Sullivan? Is that Ryan? Word for our head table here. This is Ryan Sullivan. Ryan's currently ranked number 9 in the state in AAA at 113 pounds. Wrestling up at 120 tonight. Ward with a 2-0 lead. You know, we wear so dang many masks here, I just about have to shout through this. Not too bad when the gym is full and everybody's loud, making noise, but a little odd shouting when you're right next to the mat. Nobody's talking, so I'll do my best to keep you updated. Luckily with the scoreboard and the approximate clock there, should be able to kind of keep up with the action. Cranked up the volume just a little bit there. Ward cut Sullivan loose. We've got 38.8 seconds left here. See, my clock is off there. Got a lot going on. Trying to keep this sucker updated. 4-2 Ward. 25 seconds left here in the first period. Out of bounds with 11 seconds left. The only thing worse than technology that doesn't work is homemade technology that doesn't work. Do my best to keep that clock approximately good for you there. That's not word. I did crank up the volume a little bit. You can always turn me down if you'd rather not listen to that, but try to speak up a little bit here. Pretty vocal crowd here in Farmington tonight. That's good to hear. You know, we've had just duels and tries all year, and not huge fan counts. Ward in deep on a shot there, and the 2 is scored. Takes a 6-2 lead over Sullivan. And they're out of bounds. Just got word today that the State High School League has decided on the postseason at the state tournament location and dates. There will be 3 separate tournaments. AAA will be held team in the morning of Thursday, the 25th of March. Individuals will be in the afternoon that same day. The next day on Friday will be AA, same setup, team in the morning, individuals at night. And then on Saturday, the 27th, I believe it is. It's that weekend around March 25th, 6th, 7th anyway. Saturday will be the single A competition with the top 4 teams in the state wrestling the final 2 rounds of the state tournament in the morning. That afternoon into the evening, the top 8 individuals in the state will be competing to see who is crowned state champion this year. A little bit different look and feel than it has been in the past. But the good news is we're having a state tournament. Actually 3 of them. All 3 tournaments will be held at St. Michael Albertville. Sullivan's going to choose down and Ward's going to cut him loose. Makes the score a point mixed in there. It says 7-3 on the scoreboard. I'm going to go with that. I trust these guys. They're seasoned professionals. Heading back to the middle here. That's where that point I missed came from, was a stalling call on Sullivan. There's another one to make it 8-3. There's a nice little scramble here. Sullivan goes cross ankle, pulls it forward in front. Ward trying to back out of there. Sullivan real close to being able to turn in and get in good position there. Just couldn't quite finish it. 1:15 left here in the third period, 120 pounds. Elijah Ward leading 8-3 over Ryan Sullivan. Hopefully you can see in this goofy lighting, Wayzata is in the blue singlets with the gold lettering on it. Farmington in their white singlets this year, new singlets for the year. Ward in deep on a shot here. Sullivan goes ankle diving again. Going to try to get some weight on that is Ward, but out of bounds they go. Crowd starting to get into this. The Wayzata fans really want Ward to get one more takedown here and kind of seal things up. Tiger fans, of course, hoping Ryan Sullivan can make some magic happen here with a takedown and back points. There's 2 points awarded to Ward. It's going to put him up 10-3. And all of a sudden, with 17 seconds left, Wayzata wants him to cut him. Ward now leads by 6. He's going to look to get a takedown, see if he can get a major decision, put 4 more team points on the board for Wayzata. Sullivan, nice shot, but they're off the mat with 4.5 seconds left. 4.5. And Sullivan very nearly. There's that buzzer for you. Even though my clock was wrong, you can hear the buzzer in the background. Elijah Ward takes that one. 10-4 over Ryan Sullivan. His team score Trojans 14, Tigers 0.
Red side out 26 pounds for Wayzata, Lewis Scott, for Farmington, Eden, on Lindemeyer.
I was fixing names there and missed something big. Lewis Scott with a big takedown to start the match on Lindemeyer though. Gets around behind him. You know what? There was no takedown awarded for that. Good action, 2-1 lead for on Lindemeyer early in the first period here, 126 pounds. Aiden going assassin. Gets no takedown yet. There's a takedown, but no back points. That front head into assassin can get awfully tight on people, but Scott did a nice job of battling out of that. Now with an ankle pick of his own. Good scramble. Lindemeyer stops that in deep on a double. He's going to finish another takedown here. That's the third takedown of the period for Aiden Hahn Lindemeyer. A lot of action here. And Lindemeyer cuts him loose. He felt he was getting a little too close to a stalling call by the referee if he didn't make a good attempt to return him, so he does a wise thing there and just cuts him loose. Lindemeyer with an underhook. Both wrestlers fighting for off-wrist control. There's a fireman carry out of Scott. Nothing yet, but he's getting close here. Lindemeyer tries to throw legs in, but Scott's going to pop his head out the back, and probably there it is. There's 2 for Louis Scott. Makes it a 6-5 match with under 15 seconds left in the first period. 126 pounds. Got a good one going here. Right out to be awful nice for Scott here as he looks to try to finish this period down just one after being taken down 3 times, and he does so. Wayzata his choice. Scott will defer. Lindemeyer is going to go down. Scott's got a cradle locked up right off the bat. Lindemeier's going to be fighting this one. He's got that ankle pulled. He does a nice job of grabbing legs on the way through. Can't quite break the grip. No back points given though. Scott still with that cradle. Scott getting close to pulling over. Lindemeyer doing a nice job of staying square here. I believe he's got the hands broke. He does. Now he's fighting for hand control down there. A little ball and chain right into an arm bar for Scott, transitioning from move to move. Far arm bar, trying to get a wrist with it and suck him back or drive over the wrist. We'll see what Scott elects to try here. Double arm bar coming here out of Scott. Right on the edge of the mat here. There's an escape. So Lindemeyer evades not only a cradle and not only double arm bar, he ends up getting escape on the edge of the mat. 34 seconds left here as we start this. Get my clock close to correct for you. 7-5 lead here, closing in on the last 15 seconds of our second period at 126 pounds. Scott was just a flurry of action on top that period, but was not able to score. They're on a single here. Lindemeyer fighting hard with the whizzer, and they're out of bounds. 2.8 seconds left. And that'll do it for our second period here. Good one going here. We're going to enter the third period with a 2-point match. Scott currently trailing, but elects to choose down to start this period. Lindemeyer see if he can return any of the favor that Scott gave him, riding him awful tough on top. Up to his feet quick and a nice mat return out of Lindemeyer. Scott back to a quad pod. Lindemeyer cuts him loose this time, makes it a 1-point match. And there's no clock start there, 1:40 here. I'll get us caught up at some point. Otherwise, I'll try to just keep you audibly in action. About 15 or 20 seconds behind on your overlay there. Scott in deep, cross ankle, near ankle out of Lindemeyer. He's trying to come up hard. Scott's trying to come over the top. Trying to see if he can get his head popped out. So far, nothing doing. Or his head comes out, but Lindemeyer still has the leg. Nothing yet. And there's the takedown for Scott. He's got back points as well. A minute left here in the third period. The referee holding 3. Scott leads by 1 on the scoreboard. He's got 3 in the bank. Essentially 4-point lead right now. Lindemeyer's going to have to try to get off his back and make up those 4 points in our last 45 seconds. This third final period, 126 pounds. 33 seconds left in the third period here. Pay no attention to your onboard clock. It is off and behind by about 15 to 17 seconds here. Got an arm bar and a half out of Scott. 15 seconds left. A lot of action in this one, folks. And with just a couple seconds left here, that's going to do it. Lewis Scott. We'll give him 3 at the end there, so the scoreboard reads correct. Takes that one 11-7, and we're going to be up to 132 pounds. Up at 132 for the Farmington Tigers. We've got Eden Davis. Wayzata Trojans. We've got Cal Longquist, currently ranked number 7 in the state, 132 pounds. He gets an early takedown here. Looks to cut Davis. Back to her feet neutral. Davis feeding him all kinds of hips there. Gets a nice lock around the waist. Got his arm trapped. Davis can do everything he can to keep that tight and avoid any damage here. Longquist is able to break the grip though. Davis stuffing hard here. Now he's switched to near ankle. He's trying to break that grip. Lift that near ankle as high as he can here. Squares up. Longquist comes out front. The head and side single. Submarine. We're right back to Davis with that lock around the waist. Got that arm trapped in there. I don't know, Longquist probably just going to let that go. He fought awful hard to try to finish that last time. Spent a lot of energy and was not able to score on it. We're 2-1. No shot out of Longquist. Davis comes through the waist to bottom ankle, can't get that folded under. Comes over the top. Kind of got a Peterson finish here for Longquist. That's going to be a takedown. If he can lean back towards Davis's head, he's going to collect some near fall swipes. Davis does a nice job avoiding that. Now he's got near ankle, as does Davis. Doing a nice job of fighting his instincts. Normally in that situation, he'd try to throw that ankle over the top and come up, but that would be from a neutral position. From the bottom, if he exposes himself, he would have given up back points. Longquist now with the swipes at the end of the period. He does have a full set of 5 swipes, so he's got 3 points added in there. Gives him a 7-1 lead entering the second period. Davis's choice. slight discussion here. The Wayzata coaches are just asking if that was the same move or not. Lundquist got some back points, and they felt that it was a new move for the second set of, or for a second set of back points. Lundquist not very happy about it, but referee explained that I believe Davis never got back to fully defending himself. So even though it might have been a little different move, I believe the referee needs a chance to defend themselves before they will switch and award new sets of back points. Lundquist gets away in a takedown though, makes it 10-1 here, fairly early in the second period. Hard chop bust out of Lundquist. Lundquist with a kind of a shallow crossface there. He's got that elbow pulled back. He's got a few options. He can lift that leg, go near leg turkey. Just goes good old-fashioned butcher. Powers Davis over. Davis rolls through, does a great job of bridging here. Not a fun position to try to bridge out of. But Davis successfully does just that. That'll be 3 back points for Lundquist. He now leads 13-1. 55 seconds on the real scoreboard listed left in this period. Suck back out of Lundquist, gets a pair of swipes. Got a full set of 5. Referee's holding 3 back points. That will be a technical fall, so this match will end with Lundquist as your winner. Either by fall, if he can put Davis' shoulders to the mat here in the last 20 seconds, or by technical fall if Davis is able to fight out of this. Not a fun position for the bottom wrestler here. Davis wanted to save that team point, though. And with about a half a second left, the third period, Lundquist gets the 3 back points, gives him a technical fall. Trojans now lead 22-0. All right, next up, 138 pounds for the Farmington Tigers. We've got Dylan Olson. He's taking on Kyler Wong. Kyler currently ranked number 3 in AAA at 138 pounds. Olson in on a nice shot there. Wong defends, reshot of his own. Get that clock cleaned up for you there. Should be pretty close to on time with our local scoreboard here. A little misdirection, low shot out of Olson. Wong going straight up basic defense. Hips away, push on the thighs. Olson trying to stay square here. Still got one hand, doesn't have anything locked there. Good front head there out of Wong. He's able to go behind and strike first in this match. He leads 2-0. I wish I could help you out a little bit with this dark video, but I was not prepared for the lighting situation they've got going on here tonight. I've never seen it before in this gym. And with all of our other minor technical difficulties we typically run into, I'm nervous if I try to go lighten that sucker up, you're gonna lose everything. So we're just gonna keep it rolling here a little bit dark. Under 30 seconds left here. Along with a cross wrist tilt, has a full set of 5 swipes, 3 back points in the bank, and there it is. Leads 5-0. Wong's choice in the second period. He's going to defer. Olson chooses down. Nice to have one of those high def cameras situated back away from the mat to where you can see the whole mat crystal clear. Not to worry about following the action around or missing it, but it's not in our options at this point. Along with another cross wrist tilt here, collecting back points. He does have 5 swipes. Referee currently holding 3 more. He'll award them. Make it 8-0 Wong. Back to another cross wrist tilt. 3 more, Wong right, back to that wrist. He's awfully powerful kid there. Grabs that wrist, pulls it back. 1 minute left here, second period halfway through the match. See Wong with a deep waist here. He's going to chop bust down and pull that elbow back and grab that cross wrist on the way down. Olson does a nice job there fighting that off. He feels it coming. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. That time he was able to keep Wong from collecting that far wrist. Back to the same fight again. And they're out of bounds. Scoreboard leads 20.6 seconds left. Second period. 11-zip lead for Wong. Wong may be content to ride this period out. Does so. Be Wong's choice in third period. Be interesting to see what he chooses here. He chooses down with his 11-point lead. Gets to his feet. Olson tries to lift or turn. Wong stops that though. Olson cuts him loose and immediately in on a shot. Wong defends out of bounds, 12-zip. Wong here, third period. All right, 14-1, 13-point lead for Wong here. Another takedown will be a technical fall. Another big double leg. Olson does a nice job of bellying out though. Wong would have taken him to his back. They would have given him an opportunity to try to finish with a pinfall, but Olson bellies out, stops that from happening. Kyler Wong wins that one, 16-0.
Yes, 45 pounds for Wayzata, for Farmington, Hunter Frost.
All right, I will get you caught up here. Got Hunter Frost for the Tigers. Nice takedown to start the match. He's wrestling Isaiah Schmidt for Wayzata. Isaiah not currently ranked, but he's had a heck of a nice season. Has a lot of big wins and pins on the season. Frost has a tight cradle locked up here though. Sucks him back. Got a pretty good angle here. That does not look comfortable at all. Schmidt keeping his near side shoulder up and rolls out of it, but not before Frost collects 3. So he now leads 5-2 after the reversal by Schmidt. Apologize for that. I did not zoom in or out recently. The camera went to sleep on us. Frost with an escape. Nice little drag out of Frost there. Pulls him down for 2 more. Frost extends his lead to 8-2. A little ahead on this. Got about 38 seconds left in the first period here. Frost with that near ankle. 12 seconds left here. Frost with a tough ride on top. Looking to close this first period out up 8-2. And he does so. Thanks for the info passed on. I just heard that the camera looks okay. That's good to hear. It's a little dim in here, but glad you're able to see the action. Frost in on a head and side single. Schmidt's trying to fight it off. Frost gets to his feet, cuts to a double. Cuts back the other way. Nice finish out of Frost. That makes it 10-2 Frost here. Second period. Frost looking for that cradle. Schmitz doesn't want to be in that again. That was awful tight the first time he got it. Frost throws in a near leg. Goes far side here. A lot of hip pressure out of Frost. Schmitz was awfully active on the bottom, just slowing down a hair here. Well, not a whole lot you can do there when all that hip pressure. Rolls towards Frost. Frost did not collect any back points there. Kind of close. Looking to collect a far wrist underneath there. Well, nobody's looking. Can't quite get that done. Miracle move attempt out of Schmitz. Coach Quick has taught Frost how to stay out of that sucker, though. Frost defends. Clock's not off by too much. It's a reversal for Schmitz. 20 seconds left here, second period. Ten seconds left. 10-4 lead for Frost here. And that'll do it for our second period. For the third period, it's going to be Frost's choice. Frost chooses down. Schmitz looks to the crowd for a little encouragement. And we're underway. Frost with a switch here, looking to scoot hard. He's almost there, and he gets it. There's a reversal for Frost with the quick escape out of Schmitz, gives him a point back. Frost now leads 12-5. Not watched a lot of Wayzata wrestling in person. I've seen Schmitz has a whole bunch of pins on the season. Not sure if he's got a couple of go-to moves that he's looking to get to right now or not. They collide. Schmitz with a go behind there, closes the gap. 12-7 Frost now, got 1:09 left. Schmitz wanted to turn, the coaches wanted to cut him loose. Escape for Frost, makes it 13-7, in immediately on a shot to a double, to a body lock, and a cutback. Nice job answering out of Frost there, makes it 15-7. Frost way up high, inside that near arm, staying behind that. Got that near leg in. Doesn't really want to use it, I don't think, but he's okay. Schmitz there scoots out the back for a reversal. Picks up 2 of his own, 33 seconds left here. 15-9 Frost. with a stalling call on Frost. And my dang video camera did it to me again. We didn't miss much there. Sorry about that, folks. 15 seconds left here. Frost leads 15-9 over Isaiah Schmitz. Second stalling call on Frost to be one more. Makes it 15-10. We've just got about 6 seconds left here. Warren tries to spin whip. Frost avoids that. Finishes with a 15-10 lead. Gets the Tigers on the scoreboard. I need to upgrade my camera equipment to something from the 2000s here.
Your estimated 152 pounds for Wayzata, Gail Swanson, and for your Tigers, James Hall.
All right, this is going to be an interesting one, folks. We've got one of the best pound-for-pound wrestlers in the state for Wayzata, Cale Swenson. He's currently ranked number 1, AAA. Cale's been getting better for a long time, but last year at the Rumble just got on fire and started beating everybody. Not too long ago, he took down Simley's Ryan Sokol in a big match for a couple of D1 commits. However, he's going to have a little different feel tonight. Chase Vogt is not someone you can practice for because he's got some extremely unorthodox tactics. For instance, right now, a lot of guys would be pinned with that bottom leg cradle. Chase was not that uncomfortable. Actually broke that bottom leg cradle that Swenson had. Not many guys able to do that. Vogt gets to his feet. Makes it 2-1 Swenson here. Vogt in on a shot of his own here. Back in. Again, we're in that goofy situation. Swenson feels really comfortable with that cradle out front there. Vogt, the least uncomfortable person I've ever seen in this position, believe it or not. I'm uncomfortable just watching it. 4-1 lead for Swenson here. No idea how to finish against this. Chase was ranked earlier this year up at 160 pounds. Took some time off after a minor injury. Back on the mat now. This is the last couple of duels for the Tigers. Down to 152 now. Showing no signs of rust from his time off. All right. Scoreboard looks correct. 4-1 Swenson. Second period. They sit out of Vogt, foul out of Swenson. Chase trying to dig that bottom leg out. And the action will be stopped with a potentially dangerous. Swenson says, we're going to go back neutral. Vogt gets to his feet here. 4-2, minute 30 left. Second period. Vogt with a nice shot, but an excellent defense out of Swenson. Gets the go behind and cuts him loose right away. He's not quite sure how you try to turn this guy. He's got him in about 4 cradles. No back points out of any of them. Vogt with a closed whizzer here. Doing everything it can to keep it. Swenson shrugs that off, comes out front. I believe he got a takedown and no back points. That should be 8-3, right at a minute left. Vogt starts down. See if Swenson elects to ride this time. He does. Slowed down just a little bit here at the end of our second period after all sorts of action from neutral and from the mat. Inside of 10 seconds left here. Swenson still leads 8-3. Close in on the end of this period. Third period, Swenson's going to choose down. Vogt covers from the left side. Jumps a little early. First caution. No harm done there. Swenson to his feet for the escape, makes it 9-3 Swenson. Vogt holds center of the mat. Neil Swenson, the all-time wins leader at Wayzata, maybe the all-time pins leader too. Counter action on a Swenson for the takedown, looking to cut. There's a neutral. Comes front head, goes back to that bottom leg cradle. This time he's got a little different angle on it. Comes out to a cow catcher type position here. This time he does get Vogt to his back. So he's leading 13-4 with back points in the bank. There's the 3 is awarded. For another time we see this cradle from the front. Vogt has got some sneakiness down there, but Swenson feels it coming and backs off. 10 seconds left. Swenson still leads 16-4. And it looks like both wrestlers content to finish like that. Nice match there. Both wrestlers, Cale Swenson showing why he's ranked #1 in the state. Chase Vogt battling for a full 6 minutes. Austin Hamill for the Tigers, currently ranked 6th in AAA, 160 pounds. If anybody's wondering why there's no sound, I've shut the mic off. I don't know if we've got some slight internet connection issues here or what, but I'm hearing that it's awful choppy and hard to follow. So I've shut off the live clock, and I'm going to shut the microphone off here too. Got 15 seconds left here. Still a warning on Hamill. 7 seconds left here in the third period. Hamill leads 5-4. Turney's in deep. Off the mat with a second and a half left. going to see if we can do this or not. We've been having all sorts of problems here with buffers and lags. If the audio goes away, it's because I'm shutting her down to give bandwidth for the rest of the situation, for the streaming. Got a good one here, a pair of ranked wrestlers. Cole Lindemeyer for the Farmington Tigers, currently ranked number 3 in AAA at 170 pounds. Adam Eldemir, ranked number 8 at 170 pounds in AAA. I did shut down the live clock too. I'll try to help you out with verbals of that. Got 1:20 left here, first period. A stalling warning on Eldemir for Wayzata. There's in on a minute left here, first period. There's 1 minute. Lindemeyer with a intense pace here. Eldemir. The shot of on Lindemeyer, but Eldemir defends nicely. He gets a single of his own. He's got it up in the air over towards the end of the match. They got 45 seconds left, and they're off the mat.